There we go. Good. Thank you, Reg. Thank you. Hello. Welcome, everyone. Good morning. I'm just going to give Facebook a little bit of time to acknowledge that I'm here. And if you are seeing this, let me know if you can see me and if you can hear me, please, in the comments. So welcome, everyone. For those that don't know me, I am Lucia. And I am the CEO and owner of Global Business Academy. And Global Business Academy came about after, I guess, a long time of me discovering what my purpose and passion was. And it didn't happen overnight, can I say. These journeys that we go on, they don't happen overnight. There are probably some people that it happens to. But my journey was a little different. I ran a successful clothing business, and good morning, GV. Happy Wednesday. Ran a successful clothing business, and during that time, I, was running it every weekend. I was, getting six-figure income each year. But then we had the pandemic, and when the pandemic hit, I had to, hello, Clark, hello, Reg. I had to think about what I would turn my skills into. So how could I get into the virtual space in a way that could help others and help others both personally and in a business sense? So what I did was I did some learning and got some new skills, and found out that the skills that I have come from when I was working in retail, sales and marketing and branding. All of those skills I was bringing to that fashion business that I ran. So when the penny dropped, which it does eventually for most of us, I thought, wow, I can be teaching how to bring all of these skills that I possess into my virtual business. And that's when Global Business Academy was formed. And we now teach marketing, branding, and sales, because it doesn't come with sales first. You have to have a really good understanding of marketing and how to do that in a non-salesy way. Branding, putting yourself out there in a way that is not, it's not over the top, but it is actually sharing a message, because your message is the most important part of your business. How you help people really align to the skills and the wisdom that they have. And, sometimes some of us, it takes a little while to understand the skill and wisdom that we have. So today we're talking about sabotaging to get more clients. Now, the first thing that comes to mind is our language. And unconsciously, we're speaking in a language that could be deflecting our clients or our people that want to work with us. So look at your language and really address how you talk about money, how you talk about your environment, so where you're at the moment in your business. Now, you might feel like a fraud, but you still have wisdom and skill that other people don't possess. So let that sink in. You still have skill and wisdom that other people don't possess. It's really important that you understand that there are people that want to learn what you know. Your conditioning or past beliefs around money, they will come up constantly. They're the type of beliefs around Just for example, this is one that used to come up a lot for me. It's been dealt with now. It still comes up occasionally. I want to be a nice person. So to be a nice person, I can't really charge people. I can just give my service to people. The thing is that you have to value yourself first. So mine comes from a long line of, I guess my father was a hardworking European man that came here in the, hey there, lovely. Hello, whoever that is, Facebook user. Just check up out the top. We've just shown you how you can put your name there. So he came from a hard, and there's all these limiting beliefs, like you've got to work hard for your money. Money doesn't grow on trees. That was something my mother always taught me when I was younger. Money doesn't grow on trees, Lucia. You can't have what you want all the time. Well, why not? Why not me? Why can't I have, what I want when I want it? Just make it happen. There are people out there that have, poverty, and I'm not undermining that. But rich people with money can help those people. So, money's energy, and money can help you to help others. So having a self-belief that what you offer is valuable is super important. Those skills and that wisdom that you've gained over that amount of time is going to help someone shortcut the experience that they want to achieve in their lives. So turn around your language. Look at how you're maybe deflecting. Someone says, oh, you look great today, and you go, oh, this is happening today, I don't really feel that great. You kind of deflected the compliment. So instead of deflecting the compliment, just take it graciously and say thank you. And because that's a message that you're actually sharing with your emotional self, your heart self. So really understand the value of what your knowledge and skill is. Go back and have a look at when you first started. And, when you appreciate all the work you've done and, all the value that you bring, then you will truly understand that you're helping people. You are helping people. People are not where you're at. So there's always a gap, right? There's always a gap. And it's up, I guess it's up to us to help those people come on the journey with us. So there's always going to be that gap because, we're constantly learning. But as you acknowledge the skill and wisdom you have, then you can see the value that you bring to a product or a service. Now, services and putting a price tag on services, who here finds it difficult to put a price tag on a service? If you find it difficult, pop in the chat service and let's have a conversation around what we can do to make that change, because that is a block. There's a block there around sitting with a price and feeling comfortable with it. It's up to you to understand who your avatar is. Generally, 9 times out of 10, your avatar is yourself. The person that you're working with will be someone that is very, very similar to yourself. And we did some insights at the beginning of the week with the virtual assistants, and it was quite interesting. Our ideal avatar is me. We do have some men in our business. We do help younger women in our business. but our ideal avatar is me. And when I think of that, I immediately go, well, there's not too many people my age that want to continue doing what I'm doing. You know, I'm retired, but, you know, not retired kind of thing. So how do they, are there more of me out there? And absolutely. When I looked at Facebook Insights, I was pretty well blown away with the percentages. 93% were women, and they were around my age. And it was really interesting, really, really interesting that stat had come up in Facebook. So the person we're targeting, or, you know, when we're sharing our message, is really targeting the right people. So it's up to you to understand who you work with and then talk to those people. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't work with others. You can absolutely work with other people because you've got skill and you've got wisdom, and you can help them get there quicker with your skill and wisdom. Now, you know, one of my clients helps people understand food additives and etc. That person can be helping so many people that, particularly nowadays, have, you know, reactions to foods. My sister, she had a cordial the other day, and it's this really well-known brand, and she was choking. So, like, whatever the chemical was that was in the cordial, the additive or the preservative, it actually was affecting her throat, like it was constricting her throat. So it's really interesting that, you know, you acknowledge your skill and wisdom and share that to help others, so that others can understand not to add or, you know, use those particular ingredients in their foods. So when you're pricing your product, yeah, so, you know, there, Ariel, what you just said, that is not putting value on the skill and the wisdom that you have. Let that sink in. Let that, you know, you've got to value what you do, and your creations are amazing, amazing. Like, people need to, you know, acknowledge, because otherwise they won't value what you've done. I hope that makes sense. You know, you've gained that skill and wisdom, and you do have that natural ability. So, you know, my natural ability is marketing and branding and, you know, sales. I've got a natural knack for it. Like, I could sell ice to the Eskimos. I can, you know, if you give me a product, I could sell it. Not a problem. And understanding the pathway or the process is super important, right? So the process is basically that you build the relationship, and then you market that. You build the relationship, you market what your offer is, and then you get the sale, like you ask for the sale. It's 3 simple things. But if you skirt around and you know, just offer things for free, people aren't going to value what you do. So you have to start valuing what you do. And for the straight up question that you can ask is, can you afford to pay for a service that I offer? So, you know, are you prepared to gain these skills, and are you prepared to pay for my service? Money usually is not the objection. Money is not the objection. People can find money. You know, people can find money. Money comes to everyone. You know, like, money is that energy that comes to us, right? So money is not the objection when it comes to sales. It's clients objecting to the value. So if you're not putting the value into your offer or service, then they won't commit to that service or that product. And success and getting the sales doesn't come from doing it occasionally. This is really crucial. In the online space, it's not about occasional. It's not nothing. You will gain nothing in this world by doing it occasionally. You have to do it consistently. You have to show up consistently. It's super important, because what you're doing is you're sending that message of it's a subliminal message, but it's a message of trust and knowing that you're going to be there for whoever wants to learn the skill that you have. Let me know if sales are something that you really struggle with. Put in the chat sales, and then our VAs can put in a link so that you can schedule some time with me and have a chat about sales and how you can do that online, in the online virtual space, all of by using your Facebook page and your Facebook group. So put sales in the chat, but one of the VAs, if you could put the link to schedule some time with me, that would be really good in the chat. Now, when you come, like when you come from a state of abundance, or your mindset in business is paramount. Understand where your beliefs are controlling you or sabotaging you or stopping you from having that lifestyle. Now, I'm not saying that you can't have that lifestyle and the money. You can have them both. You don't have to work hard. You see people that hustle and grind, this hustle and grind. It's like, I can't do that. I can't do that, and I don't want to do that. That then becomes, something in your mind that if you're a success, then you've got to work hard. So there's a block there, right? So there's a block there. So currently reading some Denise Duffield Thomas, and it's all about, having a life that is still educating and helping people and doing what you're passionate about, but also having a lifestyle. Like I spent the last 2 hours this morning with occupational therapists for my daughter. So having that balance is super important. Being able to be there for my family, being here for you guys, being able to get the balance is super important. If you want, that hustle and grind, go back to working full time in a corporate job or for someone. Choose how you're going to operate your business. When you're working in it, choose to be in it. Choose the out. That's the goal. Absolutely, Reg. So awareness of sales and what you want to achieve is another key component of sales. You have to know what you want. How much do you want for the month? Do you want 10,000? Do you want 15,000? What is your money goal? Do you have a money goal? Is it 1,000? If you want 1,000, you only need to sell $250 each week, right? And you've done $1,000 for the month. Now, that isn't hard work. That is not hard work. If you follow our system, which we have, we teach you the system in our Get More Clients Confidently. We teach you the system. You basically just put this system in place, work Monday, Wednesday, Friday if you want, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, however you want, work it that way, and then make your 1,000 or 2,000. Absolutely, Reg. Absolutely. But you need to know what your money goal is. Like, you want to make money from the business, but how much? How much is that money? 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. What is it? Our goal for this month is 20,000. Right. There we go, Reg. That's my goal up there, 20K. So know what we have to do, right? Know what we have to do for the month. So we're first week of April. We know that we got income coming in. What do we need to continue to do for the rest of the month? So before you can begin to say, I want to make money from my business, how much money do you want to make from your business? And then break it down. Break it down to weekly. And then what does that mean when it comes to your number of people you talk to? So it could be, if it's $250, per week, it could be that you only talk to 5 people. Yes, absolutely. You got it, Reg. So breaking down your money, your money goal is easy. Ours is 5K a week. So one week we might do 10K, So, breaking it down simplifies it, helps you to understand what you have to do, how many people you will need to talk to, and, bringing those people to your Facebook group is what we teach. We teach that you bring people to your group, you look at their avatar, what type of business they have, etc., and whether or not they're your ideal avatar. You can do the work very, very simplified once you know the processes. Once you know your business pillars, unseen to unstoppable, you can pinpoint where those people are. So there's all these sorts of systems and processes that once you implement and use, use is the key. Use is action. Action will get you to the outcome you desire. Action is the tool that you need to get to that outcome, to give those people the solution of your wisdom and your skill. Can I let that sit in? Because, and my next question is, do you have a system? If you don't have a system, pop in the chat, system, #system, because you need a system. You need something to follow to quantify or qualify where those people sit in your business. Putting a lot of energy into someone that is not really working their business is not really rocket science. Like, why would you do it? It doesn't make sense. Your time is valuable. So qualify those people. Qualify them with questions. Find out where they're at. Do they still want to have that conversation around, the systems that you have in place? Are you in the right market? Ask yourself that question. It takes a minimum of 4 months and a maximum of 12 months to acquire new skills. Is your course going to give an outcome? So, I'm assuming that we have product people and we have service people. So service people, your package or your program, is it giving people an outcome in 3 months, 4 months? Does it do that? So the last little thing I want to talk about is that when you shift your mindset around selling, it's not selling, it's actually offering a service and offering a skill and wisdom that the people that are following you really want to gain. They want to gain that skill. So with gaining that skill, they can then shift and, you know, be the people that have a business that is exactly what, you know, they desire. So what happens is we waste time on the people that it's not wasting time, but we're educating people that are not ready to spend money with us yet. And then when we get to the people that are ready to spend money with us, we sabotage and we don't ask the questions that they want to be asked to get an understanding around what it is that they desire. So when you have a system, your system qualifies and quantifies where those people are at and how they can follow that system to get to the desired outcome that they desire. Then they're happy to pay you. Then they're happy to, you know, go on a payment plan, etc. So look at the value you offer. There, you know, most of you have come into business because you've got a skill and you've got wisdom around some skill. You've gone on a journey, you've discovered, you know, you might have gone through things that have you've had to deal with. So you want to bring that skill to others. Just by doing that, you can help people shortcut that journey that you took. You know, it might have taken you 5-10 years. So you can help people shortcut. And that's what it is. It's about time. You know, it's about the time that you can help them do that quicker. And when you put value on that, because it's something that you do intuitively, if you like, you do it just as a it's just this inner wisdom that you have. So when you do that, you don't value it as much, and it's up to you to come from an abundant mindset and value the product or service that you are offering people. So if you want to talk to me some more about getting more clients from your Facebook group, which is after all what we do, we use our Facebook group to get all of our leads and generate all of our clients from that group. Book a call and let's discuss how you can put into place some systems that will support you in your business. Have a great day. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm going to do a little half an hour training again tomorrow. So I'll see you again tomorrow in the Empowering Successful Entrepreneurs. Thank you, everyone, and have a great day. Bye now. Thank you, guys.